Theme song for the show, yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first annual BAB podcast film review.
Film review. It's the review of films. Film review, film reviews. What was the last one I said?
That's well done.
I'm Brad Blackwell, and we've got leading man Alex Patrick.
Welcome to the theater.
And comic relief Brennan Duvall Wagman.
Fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna say.
My dad is dead. And that's what comic relief does.
And that's it. Goodbye, everyone.
That's all we had to say this week. We're out. Alright, so I forgot to mention it last week, so it fits in well with this week's topic. This episode is dedicated to the life and awesomeness of Paul Walker.
Oh. He will be missed.
So, what exactly happened? How did he die?
I
know he was in a car crash. I saw pictures of the car crash.
I heard...
Holy fuck.
What I heard is that he had a friend who was a F1 driver, F1 racing, and he was going to sell Paul Walker the Porsche, and he wanted to drive Paul Walker around in the Porsche that he was driving in just to, show him the car.
Yeah.
And because he's an F1 driver, he's like, I'm hot shit, yo, look at me, European douche. And he drove way too fast, and he lost control of the car, and it exploded in a fiery blaze of death.
He crashed into a tree, and the tree looked fine. Like, it was one of those tiny trees, like that fuck you over in Grand Theft Auto 4. And it was in the middle of the wreckage.
Bring, the horribleness of what happened into Grand Theft Auto 4.
Well, I also don't know who Paul Walker is really. I know he's in Fast and Furious, but I've never seen
this
it.
guy. Yeah, I was actually, when I heard the news, I was actually kind of like, what?
Yeah.
It was really crazy.
And then someone else died. It was like
Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
So that's two. We're waiting for the third because everything goes in threes.
Yeah.
There was someone else who I thought died.
Well, if you go a little far back, I guess the first one could have been Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, that's like almost.
Is that the black guy who died of diabetes? Who's that guy?
I don't know. What did Michael Clark? He just
I don't know.
Did he just quit out?
Yeah, I guess so.
His body was just like, all right,
I'm done. See ya.
Gone.
All right.
Hey, let's get off death. This is...
Yeah, so for the purposes of not ruining anything for the game later, stay off cell phones, internets for this podcast.
Well, my phone is dead, so...
my phone's over there.
And I'm going to use this moment as a quick way to go get my chicken. So,
So, Brad, what's on the agenda today? How have you been? It's been a whole week since we last talked, according to the audience perspective.
Yeah, I've been good. No, I've been good. Been watching some movies. I gave Lord of the Rings another shot last night.
I still need to see that, especially with a fucking new Hobbit movie coming out, and that's a big deal.
Yeah, I was like, all right, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to watch a 2.5 hour, 3 hour movie, and it's going to be long. Apparently, the version that I found downstairs was the extended cut, so I watched the
3 hours.
3.5 3.5 with 27 minutes of credits.
Holy shit. 3.5 hours of Lord of the Rings, just one movie. I didn't know it was so long.
It was one
Alex
movie?
is back. Alex!
I was never gone. The microwave is right next to me. I just wasn't talking.
Yep, so...
See, I've only seen the first one, and I half-ass watched it, and it was also on my old TV, and so now if I watch it, I mean, it's brand new in HD, and I liked it. I only wanted to play Skyrim, though, afterwards. I was just like, God, Skyrim is awesome the whole damn time.
Yep, so tonight I'll be doing Two Towers.
How did you like Fellowship?
Fellowship, it's really cool. I realized that the actor that played... Oh, God, what is his name?
Frodo.
No. You're never gonna get it,
yep.
friend.
Smaug the dragon.
One of the Hobbit guys?
Whatever. No, the guy who was in Game of Thrones, Ned.
Ned Stark isn't.
He's in.
What
he
the
is?
fuck?
Yeah,
Oh my god, he is. He's like, one shouldn't simply walk into Mordor.
Yeah.
Right?
That's him.
That's him.
Oh.
Holy shit.
So I realized he
Did you hear my
can't
fucking
do.
second?
He's
No.
not very good at making it to the second part of something because he died in the first movie too.
Yeah, he really.
But he
Oh.
wasn't he like kind of a traitor?
It's not a traitor. He was just being affected by the ring, so it was
Oh.
nothing that he could do.
Right. The Temptations.
All right, so
Talking about my girl.
Talking
my
about
girl,
films.
the Temptations.
and to keep this thing generally short, probably going to be long anyway. We're
Uh-huh.
limiting it to films that only came out this year.
All right, yeah, that's limited because I actually like to hear the list because movies that I think are like either really recent or really old would come out this year, and I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Well, I made a personal list for me. I made a top 10 best movies of 2013 and a top 10 list
That's
of
good.
movies 2013 that are sequels, remakes, or reimaginings.
Because quick question: when did Avatar come out?
Not this year.
2009?
All right, see, that's like 2012 to me. That's how fucked up my perspective is on movie times. I thought that would have been last year.
No. Speaking of Avatar, how many times have you seen Avatar?
I saw it once.
I saw it once, not in theaters, and I'm happy I didn't.
Yeah, I wasn't really impressed. I mean, it was pretty to look at. Story was Pocahontas. It was Pocahontas.
Gotta get unobtainium.
Yeah,
see,
unobtainium. That it took him like fucking how long to write that?
It's the #1 selling movie of all time, and I've only seen it once, and I don't care to ever see it again.
Yeah, like, okay, how
Me
long
neither.
did James Cameron fucking take to write that? He started after Titanic, I heard, right?
Yeah. But I don't think it was that entire time. I think he worked on it. Everybody said that's stupid, and they put it away.
Unobtainium is still the best thing he can fucking come up with.
Is unobtainium really hard to obtain?
On the planet Pandora, the most fucking used name for any foreign thing. Pandora radio station. There's Pandora Borderlands, which came out before, I think. Like I said, my time's all wibbly wobbly fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
So I got my two lists here. So what I thought would be
Unobtainium.
fun is you guys telling me what you think might be on the list, and I'll tell you if you were right or wrong.
Ooh,
Well,
okay.
it's not Gravity. Cause
Damn it, that was what I was gonna say.
Is Gravity on the list?
Gravity is not on my list of top 10 movies.
It's on mine. It's like number one.
It's not. No. Yeah, I think
So-
about it. I saw the belated media review.
Yeah.
It's good, but not like a good movie.
The writing was,
Gravity for me, the movie, what's it called? Technically, like technique
Yeah.
wise, it's very good. The way that shots are made and how it does everything.
Yeah.
But story wise and just logic wise and everything like that, it kind of irks me. Like, who the fuck let Sandra Bullock in space?
Really, like, she fails one test, shouldn't be in it. Like, the fucking teacher who blew up in the Challenger would make a better astronaut. That was a bad joke. There's comic relief Brennan right there, bringing in death again.
So yeah, Gravity was not on either of my lists.
It was fun to look at. It was really, I
Trying to think
still
of what
enjoyed
movies
it.
came out this year.
Yeah, see, I can't even. There's
We Are the Millers.
We Are the Millers is number 5 on my top 10
Oh
movies
shit,
of
that was
this
this
year.
year. Okay. This is the end, right?
That is number 8 on my top
Fuck
10
yeah.
list.
Okay.
Hold on.
Fucking-
We're breezing through these. Let's talk about these movies. We're the Millers.
Love
Brennan,
it.
you
really-
haven't seen it yet.
No, I have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me and Spencer were going to go see that like premium Rush movie, whatever has Thor and he's racing.
Premium, you mean Rush?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Freaking
I
Rush
was
is
right.
with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and a bike messenger.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
when he
fuck.
fucks shit up.
What is the fucking Thor racing movie?
Rush.
Rush.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, me and Spencer were going to see that early because we had like an early screening ticket. But we ended up coming too late, so we just saw We Are the Millers instead.
I think that's good.
Yeah, it was. I
think you
probably
made
would
the
have
better
enjoyed it
choice
more.
there. Yeah, but I
It is a
like,
Ron Howard film. Rush was a Ron Howard film.
Yeah, yep.
So that
We're
had
the
it going for it.
I got to see We're the Millers with my dad and my uncle, And those are the two guys that you want to watch every single comedy with ever.
Yeah.
Because A, they laugh at everything, and B, they have the funniest laughs in the world.
Yeah, We Are the Millers is, sorry, I farted, one of my favorite movies, I think, actually, because I watched it again recently and laughed just as hard at everything.
Yep.
I walked out of it like, I mean, I enjoyed the movie, but I wasn't really impressed because it seemed like a basic comedy to me, because every comedy follows like the same fucking way of doing it. Either two people are enemies and then they become friends. If not, then they're already friends, and they spin that becoming friends thing that the other movie would do, showing how good friends they are. And then there's going to be some laughs, and then one of them is keeping a secret somehow, and then that secret gets out. There's a sad moment where they go their separate ways, and then they come back together.
And that's exactly how We're the Millers went.
Every fucking thing. Ted, Superbad, fucking name a comedy movie. They all basically follow that.
And there's always the moment when somebody walks in on a situation that they probably shouldn't have walked in on.
Yeah. Sometimes that's the thing that breaks them, like, apart for a bit. Even This Is the End kind of had it. Like, they were all sort of buddied together, and then they just
disbanded.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, so I walked out of it thinking, all right, that wasn't, like, I mean, I laughed at it, but and then...
It was funny. I love it. I think it's one of my favorite comedies.
But I was talking about it with Alex, and I was like, I really want to see that movie again. It was really fucking funny.
Yeah. And I think Jason Sudeikis is probably one of the funniest guys to come out of SNL lately.
He's probably one of the luckiest, funniest guys. He's married to Olivia Wilde.
Yeah.
The most perfect-looking woman I can think of, besides Jennifer Lawrence.
My favorite.
She's the most perfect woman, period.
Yeah, J-Law.
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 High
All right.
five.
But
yeah,
I bet you would disagree with the fact that I put We're the Millers above This Is the End, huh?
No.
I liked.
I don't think so.
It was.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't put it that far away from each other. I'd say We're the Millers is funnier for me. Like, it's just a funnier movie if you ask me.
My favorite
This
fucking
Is the
line
End
in
should
that.
be like right behind it on my list.
My favorite fucking line in that is where they wanted to see the fireworks or get the fireworks, so he bought like the one little bottle rocket and it went off. There, fucking happy. Let's go.
I like my favorite line is when Kenny is like, "Well, maybe we could wear a disguise," and Jason's like, "Oh, what? So you're dressed up like Bane? There's no drugs in here, officer." It's so funny. Fuck off, real life Flanders.
And also during that strip scene, you could see Jennifer Aniston's nipples poking through her bra, which was nice.
I think mine would either be the fireworks line or right after the scene with Luis Guzman. And Jason just looks at the kid. He's like, "Can't believe you're about to suck that guy's dick."
Jesus Christ. Yeah, 1,000 pesos. Really? That's it? That's like 80 bucks. All right, yeah, sure.
Fuck.
Yeah,
that was a great movie, actually.
This is the end we all saw on my birthday this year.
It was so funny.
Best
that
ending
was
ever.
a great experience with everybody there.
It was just the end of that movie. Oh my god.
Spoiler alert, Backstreet Boys come in.
Jesus Christ, I got 5 new snaps.
Get off your phone. Get off your phone.
Yeah.
No,
What did I say? What did I say?
I'm not interneting. It's fine.
It's not interneting.
All right. So
Okay.
what else do you guys think would be on the list?
Okay, fuck. First off, This Is the End. Love all the dick scenes. They're funny. Jonah Hill. I love the fucking Jonah Hill exorcism scene. Just the power of Christ compels you. Oh, is that what it's doing? It compels me. Is that what it's fucking doing, Jay? Well, guess what? I don't find it very compelling.
Let's see. My favorite line in that one. I think my favorite line would be, "Right, who's gonna go with Jay to get the water?" What? No, I thought you were volunteering. I misheard you. You did not, you motherfucker.
I mean, everything was going fine. It was like all of us and Emma Watson, and Jay just suggested we rape her.
See, he's really underused because I really think that Jay Baruchel is like one of the funniest guys in that entire area.
I never seen him before that, and
He's the voice in How to Train Your Dragon.
that's how I recognized him. I was like,
he was
Tropic
in.
Thunder.
Yeah, he is in Tropic Thunder.
oh shit, he is.
He's the new
Sandusky.
guy. He's like the new actor.
Oh, that's like from 2011.
It's not.
7,
It's like-
I think.
Yeah, it's really old.
Yeah, I know that one's old. Stop, Stormy. You know what
And
movie
what
looks
else?
interesting?
Huh.
Real quick, that fucking new Ben Stiller one, the
yes.
Secret Life
Oh,
of
Walter
Mr.
Mitty.
Magoo.
Walter Mitty.
Walter Mitty. That's what I said.
Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, that's my go-to name.
Secret Life. That sounds like a Mad TV spoof.
Yeah, it looks very Sundancey, if that's a description.
Artistic.
Yeah, but I think it'd be
I
good.
heard it's being called the new Forrest Gump.
Yeah. You gotta see that. You gotta see if
Well,
it shapes
that's
up.
not gonna happen.
Yeah, no one can beat out Tom Hanks.
All right, what else?
Okay,
Fuck.
Fast and Furious 6.
That is number.
Is it
number
the sixth
6.
one that- Son
It's
of
the
a
number
bitch.
6 one on my sequel list.
All right.
The Heat.
The Heats. No, I do not have that on either of my lists.
Ah, that was a
Yeah,
good one.
it's okay. That's a move. That's a comedy that's like, yeah, I can watch that in the background of things.
So
Hopefully
wait,
not Ender's
so,
Game.
No. Alex, you saw Fast 6, right?
I did.
They do not get worse. They really just
Now
stick-
they stand up to each other.
yeah. With
Every
the,
movie stands up to each
with
other.
the exception of Tokyo Drift.
I like Tokyo Drift though. I liked
don't.
that movie. I thought it was. I didn't like the main character because he's fucking irritating. I'm not happy. You know they're bringing him back for 7, right?
I did not.
He
No.
is in 7. He's the main character.
What is what is the premise of Fast and Furious? There's
Fast and Furious?
Vin Diesel.
Street racing. That is the premise behind Fast and Furious.
All right,
The first movie
Escalated to like
crimes to like,
crimes to be.
because
Basically,
I
screaming
noticed
out.
that they bring down a fucking airplane in the trailer
Like,
with sports cars.
You know how like mob bosses will use like a deli as a cover for their secret money laundering shit?
Yeah.
Okay, so they use the illegal street racing as a cover for illegally obtaining goods in the first
Yeah.
movie. Second movie, it's like
That doesn't seem like a good idea. Let's cover our illegal thing with something equally as
what the
illegal.
fuck was the second movie about?
It was
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Paul Walker's character went undercover again in a different area.
He's an
But at the
it
same
was-
time, he was like a rogue guy because he was like,
Yeah, because he didn't give up Toretto in the first film.
no. He brought that life.
I'm trying to remember. Eva Mendez's character was also a cop in it, and I think they were trying to bring down another just type of big criminal.
Yeah. All right, and it was like a big race or something like that.
Yeah, and I
Right.
remember at the end they brought in like all the racers from the beginning as a distraction.
Yeah, it was like a
Ooh.
huge race through Miami.
Yeah,
That was a good movie. I really like Too Fast, Too Furious.
yeah.
I like Ludacris in that movie just
saw-
because I think he should be in more movies.
I saw the closest I can relate to all this is I saw Tom and Jerry's Fast and Furious.
Stop.
No.
Just stop.
It sucked. All Tom and
Yeah.
Jerry movies fucking suck.
Yeah.
Is Tom and Jerry on any of your lists?
Have they
No,
done anything
it's
recently?
No, I don't- I think
No.
they're dead.
Oh my god. Real quick, one thing about Tom and Jerry. I don't know if it's the last one, but there was a fucking dark episode. I think it was banned from TV where like Tom falls in love with this girl and like spends all his money on her, and she ends up falling for someone else. And the whole time Jerry's narrating it.
Oh, I've
and
seen
then-
that episode.
Yeah, and Tom's like just sitting on the train track, and Jerry's like, well, I mean, it sucks that Tom's not lucky to have a girlfriend like I do. And then he looks over his shoulder, and the girlfriend's driving away with some guy. And so the next scene, they're both sitting there on the train track, looking depressed as all fuck.
Yeah.
And it does that circle thing that the cartoons do, and you hear a fucking train coming.
Jesus Christ.
They're just sitting there committing suicide.
You know, there was just like a guy on the writing staff like, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
My wife is a bitch. Glug, 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 glug.
that's why Brian died.
That is not permanent. I know it's not permanent.
It can't
I think
be.
it is.
It can't be.
No,
You see the
dude.
new dog?
Yeah.
I don't like him.
The actor's
I
only
saw
signed
one
on
drawing
for
of
6
him.
episodes.
His voice is irritating.
I haven't
He's
even
like,
heard
hey,
his voice.
What's going on, Peter? How's it going? You know, my name's he talks like a fucking like that.
He
Yeah.
did get a guy from The Sopranos. Jesus,
Yeah.
like, why?
Just
So
knocking-
what movie were we talking about? Fast and Furious.
Yeah. And then the third Fast and Furious movie says, you know these first two where you're like used to these characters and you love them? Well, we're gonna take those
Fuck
characters
that.
and we're gonna push them away forever. And then they have this other guy who's like, hi, I just like to drive my car. How's it going? I'm from Texas. And that's
Matthew McConaughey?
basically a perfect description of his character.
Yeah.
and he goes to Tokyo because his mom is done with him and sends him to his dad, who's an army guy in Tokyo. He's stationed there, and he's like, I'm not going to drive anymore. And then guess what? He fucking drives some more, and
like a rough
he
life.
becomes the DK, which is the Drift King, by defeating the other Drift King on the Drift Mountain in Tokyo.
DK.
And
Donkey
at the end of the
Kong.
movie, the big reveal at the end of the movie, there's a race because he's the DK and this other guy challenged him, and it's fucking Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel's like, yeah, I used to know Han. I'm Vin Diesel.
Make him sound like
and then they
Sylvester
race.
Stallone.
And then
Yeah, that's
after
weird
that,
because if you really notice, Vin Diesel actually has like a lisp.
he does.
He doesn't have a very deep voice. He has a lisp and a little bit of a
He
feminine
also
voice.
likes to play D&D.
That's awesome. I can respect that.
I can't imagine Vin Diesel. I swear to God, he's got like a cloak, his like little glasses, and little figurines, and he's like, it's all about families.
Jesus Christ.
All right, what else you guys got for me?
I am the dungeon master.
Fuck. Okay, stuff to... Ow! Sorry, my dog bit me.
Fucker. Yeah, you fucker. You fuck shit.
Love you, Stormy. Okay.
It's a good dog.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I can't think of
Fucking
any
movies that
yeah.
Catching Fire?
No,
That's too
it's
recent.
probably a good film. I just don't have it on my lists.
Have you seen the first Hunger Games?
Nope.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's like The Running Man, but
I cannot think of movies
In
that came
three
out this fucking year.
things. Fuck.
Should I just start going down my lists?
Hang on, let me think. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2.
That's
Oh
definitely
yeah, that
not
was
on
a
my list.
good one. That was
There's a leak in the boat. Because it's a leak. It's like an actual leak.
fuck my ass. Okay.
I don't know. I really can't even remember movies. from
The
this year.
Man of Steel.
That is number 9 on my sequels,
Boom.
remakes, reimaginings list.
Haven't seen it.
I want to.
I heard
wanted to since
mixed
it came
things
out.
about that. Like,
I don't know. It may be weird for me since I really don't like Superman.
I don't either.
yeah, I
But
don't-
mainly, I would love to see a superhero movie that wasn't an origin story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we
Well,
all
that's why you
know.
get sequels.
We know. Superman's an alien. He came from this place. How about let's just get right into that smashy action?
Yeah, can he be like a badass already where everyone loves him?
Yeah.
nah.
No,
It's
we
not
need
work for
more
that.
footage of him breaking out of handcuffs. Because that's
Yeah.
what the people want. I don't like him because his weakness is green little fucking rocks. I'm sorry, but if you're called the Man of Steel and you're crippled by a green rock, go home. Oh wait, you can't because you're home.
Too soon? Hell no.
No, but yeah. I didn't see it. But
Into Darkness. Into Darkness has to be on there.
That is number 3 on my
There it
sequels,
is.
remakes, and reimaginings.
Forgot that. Con! I wasn't sad at Kirk's death, probably because I haven't seen
I was just like really happy with that entire movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was too. It was
Yeah,
shiny
I
and fun.
loved that movie.
Got
Yeah.
a little
Walked
BC
out
in
with
it.
a smile on my face.
And a song in my heart. And that song was
Does
the theme song. I don't know how it goes.
Dude, I
50th
love
anniversary of Doctor Who count?
No.
Is that on there? Okay. Saw it in
Yeah,
theaters.
What do you say, Brad?
Giacchino's music for Star Trek is amazing. Yes, I know fucking composer names, but I know it's because it's the same guy that J.J. Abrams used to do all the music for Lost, so I kind of know that guy.
Is he gonna bring him along for
Whoa,
the new
whoa,
Star
whoa,
Wars
whoa,
films?
whoa, whoa, whoa! J.J. Abrams made Lost?
Brennan, leave the room.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Oh my god, I didn't know because it wasn't like here's some light. It was like here's an island. It just
Here's some light.
that's
What the fuck?
basically how he presents it.
all right.
You
To
know.
save time, I think I'm just gonna go down my lists.
Wait,
Yeah,
let me guess number one. Let me guess number one.
Number 1 on which one?
Your fucking just movie of 2013.
All right.
Okay. Is it action-y?
No.
Is it comedy?
No.
Is it MASH?
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 Yeah.
The old army show?
Yeah.
No, it's not MASH.
Oh fuck that! I can't even. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
All right. So, sequels list number 10.
Okay.
Hangover 3.
I haven't seen it.
Is it any better than Hangover 2?
Yeah, is it not Hangover
It's about
1
the same
again?
as Hangover 2.
Oh, all right.
Wait, well,
It-
okay. What was the plot? Because Hangover 2 was literally the same plot as Hangover 1, except they weren't looking for
So
Doug.
the plot of Hangover 3 is while the guys are taking Alan to basically like a sane asylum,
Oh, really?
they're kidnapped by John Goodman,
Of course.
and they take
doing well.
Doug as collateral, and the three guys need to find, kidnap, and give John Travolta Mr. Chow. Because Mr. Chow stole a lot of money from this guy.
Oh, wow.
So it's a little different, but it's basically still,
Find Doug.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
We
No,
gotta
they
get
know
Doug.
Where-
they know
did
where
they-
Doug is the entire.
Oh, okay.
It's
Is it-
just they
is
need to
it-
get
are they
Chow.
still-
It's fine Chow.
But they don't even get hungover in this one, do they? Like, they don't drink
No.
and then just lose
No.
last night? They're just fucked
No.
in this one?
Why do they call it a Hangover then? All right, well, I'm gonna watch it, but I feel like I'm gonna be disappointed.
All right, so
Oh,
number
shit. You know what we could do to guess these movies? Fucking think of anything that was in the goddamn line at Target. Quick story for you. We were at a Black Friday at Target in line buying a new TV, and every aisle had a new movie in it.
Yeah, some movie that's
Like some guy grabbed a bunch of movies and was like, I'm gonna put this one here and this one here. Made the night entertaining as all fuck all.
All right, so number 9, Man of Steel. We already talked about that one. Number 8, Grown Ups 2.
Oh, that came out
I
this
did
year,
not
didn't it?
see that.
You didn't?
No,
It was pretty funny.
I wanted to watch it. I wanted to watch it at Brian's last weekend, but they didn't let me.
I don't know. It was really tough. I don't know which one of those I like better, honestly.
Jimmy Tatro was in that movie.
I need to see
Yeah.
I need to see Grown Ups 1 again. I remember one scene basically where Kevin James's wife is breastfeeding at the table, like her 12-year-old son.
He is 48 months. That's 4. Yeah. All right, we got a guest joining us.
Dennis!
It's me.
Oh yeah, put it in there, sexy. We're like a radio show.
So
Buttons, you do it yourself.
I
Jesus.
guess we'll still count it since he's 30 minutes late. But Dennis
He's
is
just here to
now-
rant about Ender Game.
Ah, fucking. I'm not gonna start yet. I'm gonna wait for my turn. Okay.
I was gonna say
So,
right now, Anders'
oh,
game was phenomenal.
Shut your
We'll get
Poor
into
pal.
that in a bit. We'll get into that
So,
in a bit. There's about to
I
be
just
another
wanna-
argument up in here.
I just want to throw this out there. Dennis has now taken the reign. He has guested more times than anybody. This is his 3rd time.
Heyo!
All right. Nice.
Maybe he'll get a nickname now.
How's it feel?
This is bullshit. Autumn got a nickname.
She
on
wasn't
the
even
Doctor
here.
Who one. She wasn't here. It was her first time. I was here. That was my second time.
It's Dennis, a deflated dildo del Toro.
It does not.
All right, so to catch you up, Dennis, I've got 2 lists. Top 10 movies of 2013 and top 10 sequels, remakes, or reimaginings of 2013.
Ew.
So far, I had them guess for a little while, but now we're just going through the list. So for the sequels, we have number 10, Hangover 3. Number 9, Man of Steel. Number 8, Grown Ups 2. And you're basically caught up.
I've never been a fan of the Hangovers. You know,
I like
Brad.
the first one.
Yeah,
I
that's
really like
that's
the
why it
first
was
one.
number 10. Really, there's no other sequels that came out this year. I just needed a number 10.
Murdered by crystal meth tweaker.
All right.
Where shit out of luck.
So number 7, Monsters University.
I didn't see that either.
Fuck, how was it? I heard that one was really good. Like,
That-
Pixar still
I-
keeps their shit together.
I don't know. Yeah, definitely. Another one where I can't really tell whether I like the sequel or the original better.
Well, if it's that good, then my God, I feel like that should be higher up on the list. Because the first Monsters Inc. was
It's phenomenal.
It was like me and you and me on the monster together.
She's out
Yeah.
of our hair.
One of the coolest things about Monsters University is the fact that Charlie Day played one of the monsters, and he was one of the
Oh.
funniest characters in the movie.
Is Pacific Rim on your list?
Pacific Rim is number 10 on my movies of 2013.
Right on.
All right.
I love that. That's so cliche. That
We'll
movie,
get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
All right. So number 6, we already talked about Fast and the Furious 6.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Wait. 6. What was that one?
It's the one
Where they drive?
No, that stopped after like the third movie. This is
really?
completely different.
Now it's about like
Number
tanks and
number
shit.
6 is the one where they were when Michelle Rodriguez's character shows back up, but she doesn't remember anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that now.
All right.
Yeah.
So number 5, Evil Dead.
Oh fuck! Me and you saw that. Holy
Yep.
shit, was that great?
Yeah. Me and Alex saw that in theaters with my parents, and that was so awesome.
That was 2013.
Yep, that was. I didn't write down the release dates for it. Hang on.
I've seen the original one and I liked it. And
Oh
I
yeah.
wanted to see.
Hold on, before I know Dennis is gonna do it. I told the guys to not ruin the games for later. You got to stay off the internet for this podcast.
No, we
Just
can't
saying.
search it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
It also
Real
helps
quick
to
question
know,
about Evil
so
Dead.
don't- Yeah.
How was the tree rape scene?
Oh my god, it was worse.
It was better but worse.
It
what
was-
did we come up with? It was kinder. That's what we came
Yeah,
up
it
with.
was kinder.
It was more.
It was more feminine.
Did they
It was lady friendly tree rape.
did they like do foreplay or something?
Oh
like
god, it was just you gotta watch it. It's honestly still horrendous, but it's not as.
compared to Last House on the Left, I hear there's a rape scene in that.
Oh my god, that actually made me angry.
Oh really?
Evil Dead came out April 5th, 2013.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe you mentioned Last House on the Left. That movie just upsets me. It just upsets me. It's not okay. It's just not okay for someone to have made that movie.
What about Deliverance?
I've never seen it.
You squeal like a piggy.
Well, that's different. That's just ridiculous.
All right. So yeah,
That thing was
Evil
hard to
Dead.
watch.
Only movie that
I
I've
got
ever
off pretty
cringed at
Yeah,
because
really?
goddamn.
just everything in Evil Dead, the new Evil Dead, was just so like,
Ow.
ow, like
Especially everything that happened to Damien's
Glasses,
character.
yeah.
Whatever, yeah. Damien
called
Goat.
glasses.
His life fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It's just like, God,
Ah, when that crowbar comes down, it's just. Ah. All right.
spicy.
Number 4,
Number 4.
Kick-Ass 2.
Oh, I
Fuck.
love Kick-Ass 2.
Only seen the first one.
It was good. I have it on my laptop.
That one, I can honestly say I like the second one better.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I
Why?
want to see it for Jim Carrey.
More action, better characters, the acting was better.
And I thought the development of Dave's character was a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Like,
Gets a lot darker.
Mm-hmm.
Stays
What's
it stayed a lot very true to the second series of comics.
Wait,
Like
Wait,
the
really?
the first
Comics?
book,
Yeah, it's
it
based off
kind
of
of went
books.
went off
Shit.
a little bit on it.
Okay, I didn't know that it stayed very true. Like
The
so that
beginning
didn't
of
factor
the
in at
first
all for me.
movie is very
It-
close to the beginning of the first book.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll say that.
It's actually word for word the
Yeah.
beginning of the first. But I
Narration is like
the biggest change in the second one is the fact that in the books, Jim Carrey's character is actually two people. It's actually Lieutenant Stars and Colonel Stripes, but then they just kind of mash those characters together in the movie.
no, it's okay. I think that's fine. Jim Carrey did it well.
Yeah, it was very.
Because they're the
Off.
good guys.
I didn't even recognize that was Jim
Holy
Carrey.
shit, that was Jim Carrey.
No, it was Jim Carrey, yeah. What was the name of the dog?
I didn't know that was Jim Carrey up until
Hans.
Yeah, Hans.
That's the second
Schwanz.
movie Jim
He
Carrey
grabs
has
the
been in. I mean, I haven't seen Kick-Ass 2, but that's the second movie Jim Carrey's been in where I've seen him, and I did not fucking know that was
What was the first?
Jim Carrey. Series
The
of
Grinch?
Unfortunate Events.
Oh,
Really?
I had no idea that was him.
I thought you were gonna say the Grinch.
I didn't know that was him for a very long time, actually.
No, fuck the Grinch. I didn't want to
Speaking
see that,
of How
and
the
so
Grinch
we
Stole
walked out
Christmas?
of the movie, and I watched Rugrats Go to Paris. Awesome film. Quality
Awesome
work.
film.
See,
Cindy Lou Who from How the Grinch Stole Christmas Now?
is a porn star.
No.
No, damn.
She's in death metal. She's the lead singer of a death metal girl band.
That
You know-
is
And she is
awesome.
hot. Like,
You know who is a porn star though, or was a porn star? remember back to that family classic, A Christmas Story. That kid who got his tongue stuck on the pole. He's like, he grew up to be a porn star.
The kid that got his tongue stuck on the pole, or the main kid in A Christmas Story?
No, the kid who got his tongue stuck on the pole.
Okay.
No, I don't. He's probably dead. I
How
don't know
the
what
hell do you know that?
Crack, dude. Legitimate source.
It's not a fucking legitimate source. I resent crack as any sort of source. I'm going to say
source.
that right now.
All right.
Source for
Porn star.
comedy.
Number 3, Star Trek 2,
Yeah.
I
which
like
we
that
already
movie.
talked about.
That belongs there. That was great.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought
Num-
it was
Benedict
fantastic.
Cumberbatch is a fucking great actor, and he looks so goddamn weird.
Yeah.
He
weird.
looks
Okay.
like an alien. No,
I
he
can
looks
see
like
that.
an
I
alien.
can see
Like,
that a little bit.
and
Yeah.
If you see pictures of him in that movie, the WikiLeaks movie he was in, looks like an alien. Like
It's
MIB is on his ass.
All right, so we're gonna have to spend a lot of money on makeup for the Khan character in this movie. Who do we cast? Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh no, we're fine.
No,
Yeah, we're good.
No
We're-
prosthetic
he
needed.
just looks.
He
like
looks
that.
silly. He looks so silly.
Yeah, and that was before I even got into Sherlock, which is a whole nother thing. But oh my god, he plays both roles so great.
Yeah.
Season
All right.
3.
So number 2, Great Gatsby.
Oh,
Ah, god damn it.
oh my god.
I didn't see it.
Nope.
Fucking
I really want to.
Love it. After watching it in my English class this year, oh my god, I
You watched
love
it
that
in your
movie.
English class?
It's that's how
We watched the
teacher was
original
very
version
close
in
to
my
the book,
English
and it
class.
was very it is. I think
Yeah,
it's very
it's-
spot on with the book.
And I honestly could not point out one bad thing about that movie.
It's all good. I didn't. Some of the shots were a little.
I don't know. Like, while I was watching it, the music, I was like, well, this is kind of weird. But by the end of the movie, I was like, that was an awesome choice to do that.
Yeah, the song, the Lana Del Rey song, "Olden" or the "Young and Beautiful," that plays over like whenever Daisy and Gatsby are together.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like at the party where she goes to the party.
Oh, okay.
That song just like really fits their relationship.
Yeah.
If you ask me, and just the soundtrack of that movie, despite the fact that it's all Jay-Z, really fits the movie.
Yeah.
Wait,
I've
wait,
always-
wait.
Yeah, it's Jay-Z, but it still fits.
What?
Because something about Jay-Z's rap style just says glamorous, and the 1920s were such the Roaring 20s. You know, it was
Yeah.
a time of
Oh.
glamour and wealth and prosperity.
Well, yeah,
it
it's
was
just
great.
like the fact that it would fit in like that.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
But then again, there was like Django, which I was really surprised with how they went with their music choice there. But it was so well how they worked it out.
Django Unchained.
I think Quentin Tarantino has a good way of adding music that you love to listen to while watching his movies. Like that at the beginning of Pulp Fiction when it plays that surf song.
Oh yeah.
I just love that.
Isn't that
I don't know the name of the song.
it's by the Black Eyed Peas, isn't it?
No, it's not because that movie came out in like
No.
'94 or something.
Yeah,
No,
Black Eyed
oh,
Peas
well, then
did a
they sampled
shitty
it.
version of it.
Yeah, they're like,
Oh, okay. That's where I recognize it.
Oh, God, what
I
is
remember
the
that from
name of
a
that song?
Kids Bop commercial.
It's, God, what the hell is the name of that? I can't think of it. Oh. Alright, so, can you guys really not guess the number 1 sequel, remake, or reimagining of 2013?
Real quick. Have you guys seen the other Great Gatsby's, like any other version?
No.
Okay, never mind. I want
oh
to
wait,
know
yes,
which
I have.
one.
I have seen the really old one. I saw the Paul Rudd one.
Yeah, I saw snippets of the Paul Rudd one. I saw the really old one though. How does that
Ugh.
I mean, stick to the book. Like maybe not necessarily a good movie, but just book wise.
On a budget scale, they literally couldn't stick to the book.
Okay.
Which is weird because it doesn't sound like a very like big movie. But Baz Luhrmann, the way he just like how the room when Nick goes over to Daisy's house and they open the room that Daisy and Jordan are in, and the flowing sheets, it looks exactly how I thought it would look in the book. Like it was like perfectly like the perfect imagery.
I might need to read the book first again. I really did not like the book.
The book is slow, but I like the book.
I didn't like the book. Maybe it's because we had to analyze it and shit. Because I read it for English, but I hated that book.
If you read it on your own, I'm sure you might like it more. But I really like The Great Gatsby.
I'm still working on Melancholy Elephants.
I think it's a good book.
Alright.
You've been working on Melancholy Elephants for the past couple months, and you're still on like page 20.
Yeah, I'm actually not as far as I was because I started it's a book of short stories, and I was on the second story, and I started the second story over, and I had to stop reading less than where I left off at.
And that was like a month ago.
Yeah. So I'll probably start over again and just leave off on page 18.
Jesus Christ, that's burning my nose.
All right. So, number 1, sequel, reimagining, remake of 2013 is Iron Man 3.
Fuck!
Oh, that was a good one.
Boo! I hate that movie.
Why do you hate it?
Nah, I just don't like the ending. The rest of the movie's good. Because it's fucking irritating. I hate superhero movies on the third one.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert. They're just like, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done because it's too much. No! There's so many comics of Iron Man not being done. So how can you be done?
He's not done, Alex.
He is done. Like,
No,
There's another Avengers movie coming out, so clearly he's not done.
it pissed me off that he did it. He still did it at the end of that movie.
It's just like the end of Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm done.
I'm done with this hero shit.
I'm done doing it.
Fuck it.
It's not like anybody needed me.
My
Joffrey
problem-
wouldn't have been a fucking
Although-
cunt if Batman stayed with him.
Although,
Because that's the same.
I will say,
It's the same.
Iron Man 3, yeah, I would put that at number 1 too, because that,
It was a good movie.
if
It held up.
anything, just for the, like, back and forth between Robert Downey Jr. and that kid, I loved that so much. I enjoyed that so much.
That was probably the most entertaining part for me.
I like the turn they did on the Mandarin.
I
Yeah.
hated that. I hated that.
So did my
That
brother.
is my biggest problem with the movie.
I don't
feel
mind
like they
because the
overplayed the
Mandarin is
comedy a
fucking
little bit.
retarded. I hated him.
No, but the person that they made him seem to be is closer to who he's supposed to be than
The magical alien ring guy.
that
Guy
guy.
Pearce?
Yeah.
Guy
Because
Pearce?
that just sounded ridiculous to me.
Yeah, I just didn't like that. I didn't like how they did the turn, and then I didn't find it appealing or funny very much.
I
at
thought
all.
it was funny.
I just really liked Robert Downey
Well,
Jr.
because
Because
they-
I
with the
really
kid.
wasn't expecting it, and I was like, oh.
They overplayed it so much that I just didn't find it funny. Because the English accent and, just everything that they did.
Yeah, with the
within
amount
that
they
scene.
overplayed it, at that, like, twist point, I was actually confused. Like, wait, so is he a bad guy, or what the fuck? Is he just, like, playing bullshit right now? Like, I couldn't fucking tell, because they, like, played it up so much, and... No, I'm just an actor. Okay, so that's the Mandarin saying he's an actor, so Robert Downey Jr. doesn't kick his ass? No, he's just an actor. Oh, okay. Fuck,
See,
why?
you seem to have that problem a lot with the Marvel movies, that it's too comedic. Because you said the exact same thing about the Avengers.
I didn't like the Avengers because of that. The death scene of the agent, in which he shoots Loki with the experimental gun. And they just had to...
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
Oh, yeah,
Have you
'cause,
seen the Shield?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, okay. Well, the death scene...
See, now the comedy's fine because he's not really dead. So, fuck you.
No, it doesn't work. No, but I just didn't like it because they had to add a funny part to what I felt like could have been a more powerful scene without it.
I wouldn't call any scene in the Avengers powerful emotionally.
That's because
Okay,
there
that
was
is-
too much comedy.
That is definitely
But still, I
too
wouldn't
strong.
want too many. I wouldn't want an emotional scene in the Avengers. I wouldn't want people crying.
I still think they did a
I
good
would
job.
love an emotional superhero movie where they actually
In the DC
develop,
universe, I'll have that.
where
not
they
Marvel.
develop depth
Marvel's-
and
Marvel
they
has.
have such great characters and rich stories. I would love that. I feel like it hasn't been done
But-
well with any sort of Marvel movie.
Well, have you
what-
seen
what the Avengers-
Daredevil?
What the Avengers
You
did
got
do
me
well.
there, boy.
What the
The
Avengers
blind
did do
kid,
well
That's super sad.
is the banter back and forth, all the heroes, and like just the fan service.
Well, yeah, that's the thing that I like.
They did that extremely well. Like that's exactly what I wanted.
That's
All those
exactly
heroes
what I
fucking came together.
expected too. Especially after seeing Iron Man, because it's Robert Downey Jr. There's no way you're not gonna have back talk and everything
Yeah.
like that. But
Can he not do a movie where he doesn't a fucking smartass?
what he does
It's
well,
his
just let him do it. Just let him do it. It's working.
He's great.
Tropic Thunder's probably the closest. By the way, Robert Downey Jr. excellent black man.
He is
So-
accomplished.
Before we move on the subject of still what we're talking about, Dennis, do you remember a while ago there was an actor that we both remembered from a film, but we
Pandorum.
couldn't.
It was the part that
Yeah.
he was. He was like he had
Yeah,
5 o'clock shadow or a little beyond that, and he was crying.
yeah, we knew it
Dennis
wasn't
Quaid.
that film.
Oh no, I thought it was like My Name Is Earl for a second, but it wasn't.
No, I figured it out.
What?
He's one of the roommates in The Punisher. The one that gets all the stuff ripped out of his mouth.
Yes! He is!
Yep.
Holy hell! Yes, he is!
By the way, Punisher is a superhero I don't like.
Doesn't he just kill people? Like,
Yeah, that's why I don't like
Okay.
He punishes them.
The
Yes, though! Yes!
The Punisher was ruined for me because I wasn't big on superheroes back then when it first came out. And I was like, cool, there's a superhero movie coming out. And John Travolta's the superhero. This is going to be awesome. Because I just looked at the DVD cover, and it's like the suit not showing Tom Jane's head, and then a big John Travolta face.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
horrible.
I will say it's a good movie, but I don't like. He's not. He's a shitty person.
I like the last scene of that movie. That's it.
Yeah. I'll
Where
agree
he
with that.
just kills everybody in that
Did you see
building.
the second one?
No, I did not.
No one did.
Don't see it. It's
All right.
so bad.
The Punisher 2, Punisher.
I think it's like...
Isn't it called, like, Warzone?
Yeah, I think
it's
so.
horrible.
All right. Top 10 regular movies of 2013. First off, honorable mention. Couldn't get it onto the list, but I really liked it. The Family.
The Family.
It came out...
Oh, with Robert De Niro,
Yep.
and they're in Paris or they're in France.
Yep.
Oh,
I saw that
okay.
in theaters. I thought it was great. I love
Meet
that
the
movie.
Fockers.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Okay.
I really liked how he was his scenes at the typewriter really cracked me up.
Yeah.
And then every interaction between him and Tommy Lee Jones was perfect. Especially at the movie screening. When they're just sitting there.
Okay.
And what is it? Oh my god, not Godfather.
Oh no, it's good.
Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Goodfellas starts playing and Robert De Niro just gets the biggest smile on his bearded face ever.
I like the wife.
Yeah.
Like when she
Yeah,
goes to the grocery store and she's
just
like, just
blows it
blows the grocery store up because she's irritated. Like,
Okay.
and the son in that movie, I liked him too.
All right. So number 10, Pacific Rim.
I love that movie.
Super cliched. It is cliche the movie.
Yeah.
It is. It's so great. It's the fucking... We need you back.
I don't do that anymore. Ever since my brother died.
You don't get it.
All right, I'm going with you.
All right, I was...
That's how much convincing he needed to come back and do this.
And then Charlie Day comes in playing smart Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it before, and I hate myself for not seeing it because there's so many great people in it.
Yeah.
I pictured Charlie Day, I was hoping that he would kind of be like in the It's Always Sunny episode where he's working in the mailroom and he starts to go fucking crazy. And
It's a little... He does that a little bit.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
thank
a
God.
little bit. Like,
I don't want to speak.
because there's a moment... There's something that he does in the film that kind of messes with his head.
Yeah.
And it really just changes him from what he's been in the movie so far.
Okay, good.
So-
Fantastic.
And
I love
his
Charlie Day. He made the
interactions
movie.
with Clay's
His
character,
assistant?
whatever his name is. What is
Yeah,
what is
whatever.
Clay's real name? Ron Perlman.
I know it was
Ron
Ron
Perlman's
Perlman.
character and Charlie Day play off each other perfectly.
Are they both scientists?
No.
No.
No, there's Charlie Day and this he has like
guy from
another
Torchwood.
yeah, he's from Torchwood. He's
remember
like the
his name,
badass
though.
in Torchwood. The
Also,
Doctor Who
he was
spin-off,
in,
but
Captain
he was
Jack
in
Harkness
Batman.
is the
Yeah, he was
The
in
Dark Knight
Batman.
Rises. There's two scientists. There's Charlie Day and then him.
Okay, yeah.
What-
'cause I knew
Charlie
there
Day
were
is
two.
And
like
then,
a,
and then they have good banter because like Charlie Day is like the
Silly, like.
and then he's like the I stick by the rules.
Yeah, he's like, there's the
Like
rules.
the proper one, and Charlie
See
Day's
what
just
I mean
like,
by cliche? Like they got fucking Charlie Day was like happy-go-lucky, and then by the numbers, and it's shoving buddies.
They're
Like,
the odd couple.
and then like the main character is just silly.
Worst part of
Wait, main
worst
character, is that
biggest-
Charlie Hunnam?
Main character, yes.
Okay, yeah. Oh, awesome.
biggest
Okay.
fucking plot hole in that movie is the goddamn sword.
Oh my god! Why weren't they using that the entire movie?
The robots have a sword that fucks anything up,
They just cut
and they
through
bring it out like when the movie's almost over.
They're like,
They
wait,
had it the whole time. Their robot got fucked up.
could have saved lives.
Couldn't say otherwise, but nope. They bring out the sword at the end. It looks cooler to the invisible fucking cameras.
I like the robots. That was the coolest part.
They did a really good job at making the robots feel big. Like Transformers didn't do that. Like they move too fast, but like the robots, like they're moving all that fucking mass.
And you can actually differentiate between the robots and the aliens, which I dare you to do that in Transformers.
Yeah, that's true.
Basically,
Sometimes
the
you just think, who
Transformers-
the hell are who's fighting who right now?
Transformers
Yeah.
have color, and the Decepticons are gray.
You mean the Autobots?
And
The
no,
Decepticons.
They're all Transformers.
that's what I meant.
The Decepticons are military jets,
Yeah,
basically.
they're all military shit.
And then
Yeah, Starscream's
the
supposed to
Autobots
be
aren't.
like a really bright purple.
Yeah, I wish they would have kept it more. And I wish he would have talked like, "I'm Starscream." And he kind of did, but it was too Robotronic. And I didn't like the fight scenes in that movie. It was ridiculous.
Which
Michael
one?
Bay sucks at making
Which
fight
one?
scenes. All of them?
All of them? You didn't like any of the fight scenes?
No.
Really?
Well,
No,
that's because
especially
like you
like
have
the
two
one
giant
of-
fucking robots fighting. Oh, you know what? Let me get a really big close up on his fucking arm moving, and you can't really tell he's punching anything. That was the worst part about Transformers for me. They didn't do like a faraway shot of one of them transforming. They just like, oh, let's focus on fucking Bumblebee's windshield. Well, the transformation happens behind it, and you can't really see shit. It's just like, windshield, and he's a robot now. What?
See, I can't say that I really liked them, but I feel like the only thing that I watched them for were the fight scenes.
They're not good.
I
You watch the
I
fight
watched
scene in
it
any
for
movie.
Shia LaBeouf's comedy because
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
that.
he was
watched
really
the
good
shit
in
in
that.
that movie.
Okay.
Just like the first,
LaBeouf saved the
the,
movie for me.
like the
And Megan
thing that
Fox's
jumps
hot
in my
body, I
mind
wanted-
instantly is the first movie, the bike scene. When he's chasing the car down on the little girl bike.
Yes. Okay,
Oh yeah.
And when he flips, Megan Fox tries to say a line, and it's along the lines of "It looked cool." Oh yeah, felt cool when he tripped over the punch.
Yeah.
He was on his back in pain. All right, moving on.
I liked the Sector 7 guy.
I like Sam.
Oh
Witwicky's,
yeah, John Turturro.
yeah.
He's funny. I like him.
I like his parents though. His parents were funny. Like the Autobots were all like in his backyard and they were causing the house to shake. And the house starts shaking like earthquake, and the dad runs into the bathroom. And the mom's like, "How did you get there so fast?"
It reminded me of Fairly Odd Parents, kind of.
It almost, yeah. It reminded me of that or that '70s show almost. Like the two parents. Like it seems like banter they would have.
Yeah. All right, number 9. This is the end. We already talked about that.
This is the end.
Number 8, The Internship.
Really?
Yes.
Wait. This is the end. Is 9?
Yeah.
It was fun.
I know. I thought you guys had way better views of it.
It was funny. It was a good movie. Like, I liked the movie. I love
Other
the movie.
comedy movies
It's
came
funny.
out
Look,
that beat it out.
I
Well,
just think you're going to understand with the rest of the list on why This Is the End is so far down.
Well, even then, because I remember you guys talked about it, and it was just like, oh my god, it was
Flavor of the week.
Great. It was awesome.
You get
The-
time.
see
I'm
the-
going to give you this. When I got Brink, I couldn't tell you how great it was. Now, I can tell you exactly how great it was.
You do
It
the
wasn't
same
great.
thing with Grand Theft
Yeah.
Auto now. God damn it! I need to just wait a month before getting your real
pretty much.
opinion on
Yeah, pretty
anything.
much. Because if
Well-
I could watch fucking something about ladybugs and be like, dude, it's fucking great. And then tomorrow I'll be
is
like,
so cool.
I wouldn't watch it if you don't like ladybugs.
See, the reason I ordered it is because I really, whenever I have movies, I always put an action or like a serious plot-driven film above a comedy. That's just me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because there's so much more to appreciate off of them.
That's because, like I said, every comedy follows the same fucking outline. Two friends or two enemies become friends. Either way, they're friends now. One of them has a secret. Secret gets out. They like go away from each other because they're sad and they hate each other. And then they fucking come back and save the day somehow.
So,
Or
did
get laid.
any of you
or
guys see
go out
The
with Emma
Internship?
Stone. God damn it.
No, it
I'm
looked
not even-
entertaining, but I felt like it would have been a kind of movie that if I went to go see it, I would have been like, wow, well, I could have just watched the trailer and seen every single funny part of that movie.
No?
For
No.
what? This is
No.
the end?
No,
No, The
Is that the one with
Oh.
Vince Vaughn
I
and
can't- I
Owen
didn't
Wilson?
see it.
Yeah.
Well, I had no desire to watch the end.
Exactly.
No, I
that's,
didn't.
That's why I thought.
Especially
I thought
because
that.
Vince Vaughn. I'm not a big fan of
He
Vince
stresses
Vaughn.
me out.
I like Vince.
I,
Vaughn.
yeah,
I
his
like
banter
him in-
just cracks me up.
I
If
like.
anything,
I
I have more of a problem with Owen Wilson.
Like,
I got a problem
Like-
with him too.
Like I watched
I
I watched Fred Claus today because it's Christmas time. His banter in that movie is perfect. Like when he's talking to the little girl in the beginning about the repossession. I'm Santa now because I'm giving you this, and you got to go out and work, and now you appreciate what you get. And it's just whatever he says is funny to me.
Maybe I just got to go because maybe I just didn't get the banter because I watched a lot of Vince Vaughn movies when I was younger. But I don't know. I liked him in Dodgeball because I fucking love Dodgeball. But I think it was just ruined for me because we saw Couples Retreat, and that movie was awful.
It was bad.
Yeah, I did not like that movie.
You know what made Couples Retreat the worst thing, though?
Is that
I
we
saw
thought
it on
we
my
were...
fucking birthday. My mom was like, all right, Alex, you're going to GameWorks for your birthday. You can bring 2 friends. And I was like, fucking Brendan and Gabe. They're coming with me. And I invited them over. They stayed the night. We had kind of some fun, I think, the night before. Yeah. It was a fun night. And then I was like, all right, we're going to GameWorks, right, Mom? She's like, oh, yeah, it's not really in the funds right now. So I guess we're going to go see a movie. And I was like, well, there's nothing out. And she's like, well, what about Couples Retreat? And I was like,
all right.
And we would just see it, and literally the whole time I was like, we're not at GameWorks right now. I wish we were at GameWorks right now. And I just felt like the shittiest person. Because I invited Brendan and Gabe over to have fun. And first of all, Gabe gets the worst news possible the day we leave.
Oh, yeah, we won't say that.
We won't say it, but he just gets awful news. And it's like, well, how do we continue?
Go see Couples Retreat!
This just made everything
when
worse.
we thought we were going to GameWorks.
I was like, oh god, I'm sorry.
Because you talked it up too. You're like, GameWorks is so great, guys.
It
like,
is.
I fucking
love
it.
GameWorks. I could be there all day if I had the money.
Going back to Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson, have you guys seen Wedding Crashers?
Yes, love Wedding Crashers.
Yeah. Which,
again,
internship is kind of like Wedding Crashers 2.
Well, that's my problem. Like,
It's
you
like,
love
what?
Wedding Crashers, but you have such a problem against internship?
Yeah. I just don't want to watch internship. I don't want to watch internship. I just don't.
I was really shocked by how good internship was, especially
I'll
because
watch it.
like halfway through it, it's like a 10-minute nudity scene in a strip club out of nowhere.
Well, now we gotta go watch the internship.
Got to see nudity.
Wait, is it rated R? Is it rated R?
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
There are tits. There are tits.
It's rated R. I
And,
thought it was
yeah.
PG.
Let me tell you.
And
hey,
Will Ferrell does another awesome cameo character. And and
quick.
all the other characters in the film really do well too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
best tits I've ever seen in any sort of movie or show. Real quick, this is on my top 10, number 1 out of 1.
What?
Okay, Dennis, while ago, we still need to do that.
Yeah,
got me
fucker.
watching The Wire.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Sheila's in it. From Rescue
Sheila
Me.
from Rescue Me.
I'll just watch Rescue Me.
No, but look, there's a
Oh,
scene.
no.
There's a scene where her and the main character McNulty, they fucking bang, and like you see her boobs, and that was just the best thing ever. Because I watched like 6 seasons of Rescue Me with them teasing her boobs, and then like finally the payoff after all these
You're
years.
like, titties!
After all these years, I got the payoff.
7 seasons. just
7
kidding.
seasons, fucking spread out between like 3 years for me, and then that payoff finally came, and I just
couldn't believe how good it
it was nice.
Amazing. One of my
It was
favorite
great.
shows of all time.
All right, anyway,
But
back to your.
Yeah, and what else was I going to say? He actually had to pause it because he was so excited. He was so excited he couldn't keep watching the show. He had to pause
It
it,
was like Doctor Who excited.
and it was beyond Doctor Who. At the time. Like,
Really? To see?
Pause.
He was pounding
Fucking
things.
dude, 3 years
I'm gonna
3
need you
years
to leave the room,
of like,
Dennis.
hey, they're gonna show it. No, it is. We're teasing it because we're fucking FX.
Has
and
the
then-
movies.
And then HBO comes and like, yeah,
God,
here you
I
go.
hate that commercial.
And even
I
at that,
really hate
even
that.
at that,
Has the movies.
it's in season 2,
FX.
so you also get a whole season of The Wire. Like, hey, we're gonna establish in season 1 that we do show boobs on the show, and then, hey, look, here's Sheila, which you know she's okay with it because you basically saw everything but nipple and Rescue Me, and it was just
I wish Game of Thrones had more attractive women who got naked. Because
They're
all the
just-
attractive women in Game of Thrones don't get naked, I've noticed.
yeah, but just don't look at their
Proud
face.
Black women.
They're like cockney British people who are
No, it's
orphaned
just,
and
they
poor.
literally had to go casting out for like the ugly people
Probably.
who are willing to get naked. like the ad said, need ugly people who willing to get naked. Will
All right.
pay in food.
All right, number 7.
Number 7.
I'm gonna guess that this is gonna be another one you guys are gonna disagree with. Rest in Peace Department.
Never saw it.
Never saw it. I heard it was awful.
Yeah, I heard it was bad.
I heard like
I
really
did
bad,
not
really
think it
bad
was
things.
Bad.
I heard the game was bad too.
The what?
The game.
Mary Louise Parkman,
Yep.
Ryan Reynolds. Who's the other one?
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges. Whoa, shit.
Plays Rooster Cogburn again. No, he plays Rooster Cogburn. Jeff Bridges ruined as an actor. He can do Southern guy, and he can do the dude. I haven't really seen him do anything else.
He was bald guy in Iron Man, but
Yeah.
like,
No, he was the dude in Iron Man.
Yeah, he really was. He was like, yeah, we're making stuff. All right,
man, it's fucking
Pizza.
shit, man.
Have a slice, Tony. Pizza.
It's good. I'm Jeff Bridges.
Fucking Jeff Bridges, I love him.
All right.
But I never
so,
saw it. I wanted to see it, but I never got a chance to.
Yeah, I really liked the action in that film. It was really good.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to give it a chance again.
Beyond the action, though.
And
what is-
Kevin Bacon's role is hilarious.
Kevin Bacon's in it?
Kevin Bacon
Yeah,
is in this?
Kevin Bacon's in it.
Yes, Kevin Bacon is still alive, Brendan.
Well, he hasn't done anything recently that I know of.
He's
so.
done Rest in Peace Department, and he's on that
He did
show, The
X-Men
Following.
First Class. He did
That
Super.
sounds really
he
good.
Did... Yeah, fucking remember.
Like everyone from the Cosby Show except for Bill Cosby, because I saw a special of him. They're all dead, basically.
Yeah, that's all
I haven't seen them do anything, so they're dead.
That's how I feel about celebrities I haven't seen anything from. Like Anna Faris.
Is she
I
dead?
think she's dead.
Is she? Okay.
She did movie 43.
Yeah.
Then
But
she
I mean,
died.
Now, like,
She did that and Scary Movie 5 this year,
she's
didn't
not
she?
in 5.
Oh, wait, she wasn't in that one, wasn't she?
It was Ashley Tisdale.
Ah, that sucks.
Let me
Anyway,
tell you, that movie-
number 7.
Sharpay was in it. She wants fabulous.
Shut up.
That's her only request.
Don't you fucking start. Don't you start.
All right,
The
go ahead.
fucking
All right, number
Shout out
7.
to High School Musical.
Wait, no,
No.
2
Number
and
6.
1.
I'm out.
Number 6, We're the Millers. We already talked about that one. Number 5, World War Z.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I loved World War Z. Just as long as you accept the fact that it's not going to be about the book. Just
Yeah, make
Just-
sure.
yeah.
I hate that they added the name World War Z onto that movie because it is nothing.
But
at
if anything,
all.
I really appreciate that little. They
feel
did
like-
one snippet. They referenced the first story of the book in that movie, and I fucking loved that.
the
reference.
first person that
patient
got
zero.
infected on the bed.
Yeah.
But still, if you just go in thinking like I'm gonna watch a zombie movie, then it's a really good zombie
Yeah,
movie.
but that's what I'm saying. What I think about that movie is that if they didn't title it World War Z, they wouldn't get that mass appeal, and they
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been
Yeah.
seen, and nobody would have
but
seen
also,
you know, if you
because
really
zombies
think
are
about
so
it,
plain
Brad
obvious.
Pitt and zombies, I feel like that movie would definitely gotten its appeal anyway.
yeah.
I don't
But-
know.
But
also,
zombies,
one thing
zombies
that-
have been on like the back end lately.
I'm just tired.
They haven't been as big as they usually were.
That's
That's
why
true.
I'm like waiting to play Dead Rising 3 because I'm too busy being a pirate at the moment.
Pirates are in right now.
I'm still playing Assassin's Creed
Pirates
4.
are in right now.
If you've seen the video game podcast, I'm still in to Assassin's Creed 4. I'm still doing that.
All right,
But,
Are you still wailing all the time?
Yes, not as much.
number 4.
I do it when I need it.
I find that hard to believe.
Number 4, Elysium.
Oh, I wanted to see it. No one would see it with me.
Oh, is that with Matt Damon?
Did you
And
see
his
it,
neck?
Dennis?
No,
Really? I mean,
I-
you're the
I
whole
hated
reason
the
I
trailer.
watched District 9.
I hated the trailer.
Oh, really?
At least the first trailer, the first or second trailer that I saw, there was something about it that I just didn't like so much. I knew nothing of the movie, so this was, and all I knew was that the other director was attached to it, the one that made District 9. District 9, of course, was, oh my god, fantastic movie.
Yeah, that was a great
It's
movie.
Great movie.
One big
God
plot
damn
hole.
you, Alex. God damn you.
I'm a fan of it.
You're not a fan of it?
I didn't like
Why?
District 9.
Why?
I just like aliens come to Earth and then we immediately enslave them. Kind of depressed me, and then I was like, well, they have a spaceship. Why'd they ever? Like, there are more aliens up there, and why are they slumming it out in Africa?
Because they just landed over there.
That just
What?
doesn't
There's
make-
one.
How did we track their ship on Earth? I
spaceship
didn't-
didn't work anymore, did it? Or wait, what
It,
happened?
it
with
broke. It just broke down. It's a shitty spaceship.
All right, well,
So
I'm not a fan.
I
Also
thought
not a
District
fan of
9 was pretty good, and I could say the same thing about Elysium. So I don't know if that's any type of
Okay, then
thing to
I may
help
give
you
it a try.
think.
But yeah, the thing is with the trailer, knowing nothing about the story, I came into it and I saw the trailer and I just thought, wow, I'm walking out still knowing nothing about this movie.
I'm loving that.
yeah,
slow-mo.
but yeah.
There was-
I pretty
there were
much, I
so
pretty
many
much
more
went in
questions.
blind on that one.
So that's a good trailer then.
No.
Gives you
No.
nothing.
No, because like I
There-
understand.
horror
there's
movie,
a
there's
clear
rich
difference
people.
between ruining the movie in a trailer or not telling you anything about the movie in a trailer.
Yeah, there was like I understood. There's people up there and they're really rich and they got it all well. There's people down
They got
here.
no
their
more
life
cancer.
is shit. And hey, Matt Damon, go. That's all I got from the trailer.
There's
There's rich people,
definitely
there's
a
poor
better.
people.
It's
Go.
a very good plot. I don't know.
that?
It's a very good plot.
Okay.
I honestly think I might have liked that more than District 9.
Can
Holy
I go
hell.
back to World War Z for just a minute?
Oh
Fine.
God, I
Just
love
a minute.
World War Z.
Brad Pitt, like, he
God
said
damn
in a
it.
fucking interview that he made Fast Zombies nothing like the book because he wanted, like, to put more science behind the way a zombie works. So, like, it's infected, it's not going to immediately, like, be decaying and limping, it'll still be able to run. Max Brooks puts all the fucking science in the world into zombies. He thought this shit out.
Oh my God, the detail in
My God,
everything that
Brad
he
Pitt.
does there.
All right, we're moving forward. We're moving forward.
All right.
No,
Number 3.
I feel like it may
He
just
produced
be.
it.
I feel like.
I believe.
Did he produce it?
I think so. Don't
Well,
quote
I
me
feel
on
like
that.
the director may have just said that, and Brad Pitt is stating the reason for it.
All right.
Number 3. Now You See Me.
Oh, God, loved it. Fucking loved
Oh,
it.
I
Good.
saw that Halloween. Did not pay attention, but the
You
twist.
fell asleep.
The twist was pretty good.
What was the twist? Spoiler.
Um,
Exactly. He does not know the twist. There's no. How can you say that?
The
You don't
twist
know the
was
twist.
Mark Ruffalo was the guy who's
The Fifth Horseman.
That brought them all
Yeah.
together to do the
And
heist.
he did. Morgan Freeman was. In
It's
it.
what I like about that. What I like about
Now,
that. Mark
Morgan
Ruffalo's
Freeman
character
turned
was-
out to be a lot less important than you think the entire movie.
Yeah,
Well, it's Morgan Freeman. You
turned out
want
to
him
be a
to
little
be the
bitch
biggest
at the end of the
role.
movie. But what I like about Mark Ruffalo is that he was like he was the great magician that he's the eye guy, right? You know.
Yeah.
But like the whole movie, I feel like he's just like, wow, that can you believe it? Wow. Like he's a magician. He understands how magic works, but at the same time, he's blown away by everything they're doing, and he's covering it with his anger for wanting
Yeah.
to catch them. I just think it's funny.
Yeah, I thought it was.
And
a
I
great
also like Melanie Laurent. Is
Laurent.
the female that he's in love with.
Oh,
that movie.
the
The French girl.
what's the
Yeah,
name?
the
Interpol.
blonde.
Interpol girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved her. I love her in everything. She's in Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Another
she
movie I
was,
need to
wasn't she?
watch.
Yep. Miu.
Wait, what about
Killing Nazis.
I haven't seen Inglourious Basterds.
No, I have. It's just
Been a while.
it was at Gabe's house and the disc
Been a
was
while.
Skippy.
Okay. Good movie. Yeah, great movie.
I know. I
Have you seen very much of Tarantino?
No, not really. I've seen Pulp Fiction. I haven't even fully seen Django Unchained. It's pretty much it. I played Grand Theft Auto.
What does that have any connection for it?
A lot of guns, fucking
No.
shit flying
Smooth sense.
everywhere.
He plays Halo.
What I really like. I like
Um,
Kill Bill. I like Kill Bill's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, Kill Bill.
Action sequence wise.
Oh, it was really cool.
The fight scene in the first one.
Oh yeah.
Crazy 88.
It was so
Fucking
cool.
coolest fight scene.
Oh my god, the blood
So much blood.
gushing
There's
everywhere.
so much blood in Kill Bill.
Hey, there were more than 88.
Yeah, we lost.
That's the problem.
Brad, you there?
What?
Hang on,
We
losing
are having
you.
connection problems again.
Yeah, you went blurry for a second, but you're fine now.
All right,
Yeah, you're coming back.
you're
All
coming
right.
back. All right, we're good.
Okay. So
Okay.
Wait, I had oh, that's what I was gonna say. Okay.
Oh, God,
Question.
This feels great.
The and Now You See Me.
Mhm.
The idea of suspicion is planted within Mark Ruffalo's mind, of like, you know, maybe someone working on the inside.
yeah,
Why is there any reaction towards that?
because he's trying to sell his own character.
But he didn't show any of that suspicion out to anyone other than the French lady.
Well, it's because Morgan Freeman knew all along.
Shut up, Morgan Freeman. You
He was
see
the
that
most
movie?
sharp person in that movie.
Morgan Freeman at the end of that movie was like, "What the fuck?"
Morgan Freeman
Okay.
does not sound anything like that.
Yeah, but at the end of that movie, his face sounded like
Dennis,
that.
do you remember that scene where like Jesse Eisenberg had the card?
Do you remember that scene?
Yeah, he had a card.
That's okay. Which scene?
It was on the building. That's why.
Shut the fuck up.
What is he talking about?
Okay, so
In the beginning,
let's go on
he's
to
like,
number
"Is
two.
that your card?" And then the building lit up
How do you fucking do that?
to be that card. He paid a guy. I remember that line. But that's why, Dennis.
Still.
That's why the answer to your question.
I don't understand how you set that up. Like,
The connections? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the
You
connection.
do,
from
okay,
here
so
to
he
here,
holds up
so-
the card,
my
on
fucking
the
God,
building.
shut up.
and
shut up,
that's
Brennan.
why.
Just shut up, Brennan. Just shut
That's
up.
why.
Just shut up. Just shut up. Okay, quick
Can
change.
we move ahead?
Uh,
God damn it.
I realized Django was actually 2012. That was supposed to be number 2.
No.
Oh shit!
So everything. So family's number 10 now. No longer
Okay,
the
that
honorable
works.
mention. So
Okay.
number 1 movie of 2013. In
Go.
Brad's mind is. I just did that to screw over Brennan's. It's Prisoners.
Prisoner.
Oh my
Okay.
fucking
Haven't
God.
seen it. That was
That
anticlimactic
movie.
for me.
Jake Gyllenhaal, man.
I wanted to see it so much I never got around to it.
Clap,
but
clap, clap.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
Hugh
premise-
bring it.
Jake
I'm gonna
Wel-
bring
or-
it. So we're gonna watch it when I come up.
All right.
Okay.
So plot. What? Why? What is
It's
what is-
Thanksgiving,
The plot-
2 little girls go missing.
And Hugh Jackman is the father.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
not exactly satisfied with how the police is handling it.
So he takes matters into his own hands. Meanwhile, Jake Gyllenhaal is trying to get the girls back.
And
I want my
at-
family back. Not really his family. He's kind of just a cop doing his job, actually.
Oh, my
And it takes a toll on him, kind of.
This
Yeah.
love has.
Yeah.
Taking its
That
toll
movie
on
is
me.
probably in my top 3 favorite movies of all time now.
Well, what's the
Holy
first 2
hell.
or first?
Hugh
Uh,
Jackman,
top 3
man.
favorite
You know,
movies all time.
Fucking
He's
acts.
so hot. Oh. Yeah.
I think my number 2 would be Forrest Gump,
Reasonable.
and,
Reasonable.
and my number 1 would be Catch Me If You Can.
Never seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
I haven't
Forrest
seen
Gump,
it,
though,
but Tom
fantastic.
Hanks, Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's got to be fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm a Jodie Foster
But
fan.
okay.
Dakota.
So is that your favorite Hugh Jackman movie?
Yes.
apart
Oh.
from all the Wolverines?
Over
Yes.
the Prestige.
Over The Prestige, yes. Prestige
Really?
is definitely a good film. Not my Hugh Jackman's way better than this.
Really?
Yeah,
'Cause
because
I would call
his
Prestige
character he
one
does
of
his
my
character
favorite
so
movies.
perfectly as he makes you believe that he is so frightened for his daughter and he's so angry at what's going on that you're right with him.
Just the things he does is just
Yeah.
like oh my god. Like, it's a very powerful fucking movie.
Does he
Oh,
raise
God.
a
See,
man?
I still like. I feel like I don't know. I'm gonna play it up so much in my head now because I love The Prestige. After
Well,
watching it,
Dude,
oh my
okay,
god.
here. I played up The Departed a lot to you. What did you think of that film?
That's the one with Leo
Reservoir
DiCaprio?
Dogs for you.
Okay.
No, that's Reservoir Dogs for you.
Okay, so the what?
It's
That
just
one.
ridiculous.
Because okay, Brad, I
Huh.
just want to say this: you completely fucked me for The Departed and Reservoir Dogs.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm not that I think they're bad movies, but you kept saying we need to watch Reservoir Dogs. We need to watch Reservoir Dogs. And then you said, like, you brought Reservoir Dogs, and then you put in The Departed, and we watched The Departed. I go through that whole movie thinking it was Reservoir Dogs. And now I get those movies confused all the fucking time. I still haven't seen Reservoir Dogs, but I
You
always...
watched- I don't remember ever watching The Departed with you.
Yeah, we watched.
Yeah,
The
we watched it
Departed.
in my living room. You did, but I thought it was Reservoir Dogs, so I always get that movie confused with
I
that.
think Departed is probably like my third favorite movie. I love.
I really
The
like
Departed.
Seven. That
I like
that
Seven.
along with cop detective-y movies. Seven.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's good.
I love it.
I would say that
I'm thinking
about-
about the ending of The Departed, and I'm just like, God, I love the ending of The Departed.
You know,
Yeah.
every death in that movie is marked by an X. There's an X
Yeah,
somewhere
that's
right
awesome.
before
Really?
they die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Whether,
callback,
like, two
it's a
barons
callback
are like
to
that,
the
or
original Scarface film.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
Yep.
all off of the Scarface.
Huh. Wait, what was there an X in every death in Scarface or?
Yep.
I did not.
Right
now
on.
I gotta watch The Departed again.
Yeah.
You're
Cracked.
still
I
like-
learned that on Cracked. Legitimate source.
Owned.
You son of a
No.
bitch.
No. Now I feel like
Top
that's a
5
lie.
greatest Easter eggs in movies.
God damn it.
Oh,
All right.
I didn't deserve
Don't
that.
do that. Okay,
So-
but,
Okay, go ahead, Dennis.
yeah, I forgot what I was going to say, but yeah. Well, yeah, Departed is fantastic, though, I have to say.
But Prisoners,
So I don't think
Prisoners
you're
is
gonna
that
be
much better.
disappoin't with Prisoners at all, dude.
you'll love it. It's a
I'm
great
sure I
movie.
won't be.
Oh my
Well,
God.
But I
don't
feel
say
like-
that
I
because
feel
now
like
he's gonna
you can't-
find disappointment in it.
I'm going to find disappointment in
I didn't think I was gonna like Prisoners going into it because I was just like, nah, it's not the movie I'm in the mood for. Went into it, so happy.
Yeah, that's
Really?
another
Like
that's
Drive?
another movie that the trailer really didn't do a justice to it.
No, I didn't.
That's one of
Which-
the reasons as to why I just didn't really try to make time for it, because it looked good.
Uh-huh.
It
Which
didn't look that good.
leads us into our next thing. What in your opinion was the best trailer of 2013?
Any
Catching
Day of
Fire.
the Doctor.
Catching Fire, because I fucking love the Hunger Games and Jennifer Lawrence is in it. Actually, my favorite trailer would probably be what's the movie that with her, Christian Bale? Is Christian Bale in it? Her, James, not James Franco. Fuck, Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence. Like,
Oh,
they're the-
American
Oh,
Hustle.
yeah,
That
I want to
looks
see that. I
really
love that.
Good.
See, I would say
Is
Catching
Christian
Fire.
Bale in that
but-
movie?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Christian Bale's the other guy.
He has the comb over.
It confused me because I saw that trailer the same time I saw Into the Furnace's trailer.
Yeah.
So I get confused.
But I don't think I've actually ever seen the Catching Fire trailer because I just look at it and be like, "Oh, that's Catching Fire! Cool! I can't wait!" Like I was already
You just
pumped.
always looked
I was
away from
already
it.
pumped for that movie. I don't think I've actually sat there and watched the trailer.
Mine-
Would
mine
you
would
count
have-
Day of the Doctor? Because that, like, I mean, I jumped at that. Like, I'm so
I-
fucking happy with that.
I'm
He
just gonna
jumped
say
in a
yes to
poster.
shut you up.
Yay! Doctor Who! Doctor
So,
Who!
Mine would be World War Z.
Yes.
Yeah. Because
I was
Dennis
so
showed me
excited.
that trailer, and I'm like,
What movie?
why is this
World
not
War
out
Z.
already?
Yeah, that's the reason that World War Z is probably my favorite zombie movie too, because the trailer showed so well what I wanted from
Yeah, exactly.
every zombie movie ever. Just hordes of zombies.
Oh,
You
yeah.
saw these groups, they pile over each other and they're just running and running.
That they really captured the Great Panic well in that.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing they did do. Just
Yeah.
everyone fucking panicking and just the amount of extras that they had to have for that movie. Or was it all CGI?
I know that a lot of it was CGI.
Like, I know when, like, clearly they, like, all the zombies ran over the bus and just tipped it over along with it, or, like, climbing the wall, that was CGI, but, like, just zombies in the street-wise was...
They could have just dressed people up differently and then
that
took
could be.
pictures and overlaid them into the footage.
Still, though, that
Like,
was
for
just...
the scene at the end when they're showing like the cities and like they show Moscow. There's no way they filled up that square.
It actually, like, we... did we go see Into Darkness, I think, is when the first time I saw that trailer, and Dennis said, like, oh, my God, I can't wait for that movie. It's actually a book, and that's...
and that's what got you into
I read the book based on that. Just like the trailer looked really cool. It's like, oh well, I want to read the book now, and it's zombies. I'm in the mood of that right now because I love
For
zombies.
me, I have to read a book before I even hear the movie is going to exist. Otherwise, I won't ever read the book. Because I already have these preconceived notions in my head. And these preconceived... Like, when I read a book, I like to have my own imagery. And then see how that relates to the movie. Because
Okay, that makes sense.
I just can't... If I...
That's
if,
what
Harry
I was-
Potter, I watched the 6th Harry Potter movie before I watched this... Or read the 6th Harry Potter book. So everything I was reading in the book looked like the movie. And I was like...
Yeah, I like doing that too.
That's
That's
the
why.
entire thing.
That's why I was really excited for Ender's Game.
Yeah, that like there were
because
just some things that
there-
I didn't know.
Yeah, there was just some things that were described in that book. Like, okay, I can't even begin to picture how that might look, and I was excited to see that in the movie.
And I feel like they did that well with some things as to how they look, but then some other things they were like, well, we tried to read the book and kind of capture it.
We got
But,
bored.
okay, I'm getting off topic, and I'm going to
Well,
start on this whole
actually,
Ender's
that
Game thing,
leads
goddammit.
us into what is the worst movie of 2013.
Fucking Ender's Game. Oh
God
my
damn
God,
it,
I
that
hate
piece
that
of
goddamn
shit
movie.
fucking
It is
movie.
the biggest
It's
piece
such
of
a
shit.
goddamn
They didn't read the
train
fucking
wreck.
book.
It was
What
just-
they did is
they
they
like,
got
oh,
Cliff
you know
Notes,
what? We know
and
the
all
book
they fucking
exists,
did was
okay?
skim
And
over
they
the
all-
Cliff Notes, and they thought,
That'll about
let's
do
watch
us for the
a
BAB
movie
podcast
on
this
this.
week. Join us next Wednesday when we wrap up our 2013 film review. Hopefully, Brennan and Dennis have finished arguing about Ender's Game by then. If you want to get to know us a little bit better or find any of our other stuff, all of our links are in the description below. We'll see you next Wednesday.